guys, it's Coach Karina. We're going to talk today about shoulder stability, which is our movement of the month for July. I wanted to start by talking about the anatomy and the two keys that are a little bit overlooked usually with respect to shoulder stability. The shoulder itself, the part of your body where your arm attaches to the rest of you, that joint is really unstable anatomically. The joint itself, in order to allow us to get our arms wherever we want them to go, the joint needs to be really mobile. So right next to it, the shoulder blade is supposed to be really stable. There are like close to 30 muscles that attach to the shoulder blade, and most of them should be doing their jobs well in order for that whole complex to work like it needs to. One of the things that gets overlooked a lot is the rotator cuff. It's a little bit famous because it gets injured a lot, and the reason it gets injured a lot is because the shoulder blade is not stable enough and the rotator cuff muscles can't do their jobs well enough. The rotator cuff is what it's called, not the rotary cup. That's like a trophy that you earn in some like regatta. The rotator cuff is a group of 4 small muscles, one of which lives right underneath the upper trap, so it's kind of right at the top of the shoulder, but it's underneath it, so you can't really feel it. But it runs down and attaches right beneath the bony tip of the shoulder, right on the top of the arm. Then there are 2 on the back of the shoulder blade that wrap around the side, and there's another one that's kind of on the front side of the shoulder blade that sort of comes through your armpit and wraps to the front. The purpose of all 4 of those muscles together, you don't need to know exactly where they are, but you need to understand that they're deep, and their job is to stabilize the shoulder while we are moving it. So we have some strengthening exercises coming that are going to help us address that. Typically, exercises that isolate the rotator cuff muscles are great. However, that's only one piece of the puzzle. The muscle itself needs to be strong, but as you know, a strong muscle is only good as good as its neighbors, or as the next piece in the chain. So if the rotator cuff is nice and strong, but the shoulder blade isn't in a good position, or the brain isn't doing a good job controlling the shoulder blade, then the rotator cuff can still not work well. The muscles can be plenty strong and still not do their jobs well. So shoulder blade stability, scapular stability, and rotator cuff function are the things that we're going to focus on with our exercises for movement of the month for July. So stay tuned for some more videos with the exercises themselves. They're a lot of fun. The one that I posted on our Instagram at Kaya Moves earlier this week is one that I adore because we get so much out of it. We get thoracic mobility, shoulder blade stability, and shoulder mobility and control all at the same time. So they're called Cupid twists. You're on your hands and knees and you're twisting. Take a look at Kaya Moves on Instagram and give it a try. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned for more.